How's it going, everybody? I'm Dr. John Clayton, your Layton chiropractor here in Utah at SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC. The whole point of this video is just to give you guys the announcement that after March 28th of 2025, we are no longer accepting health insurances at SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC. Yes, we will still do car accident cases, work with a personal injury protection for these cases as well, but we will no longer be accepting health insurances at SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC. So the main reason for this, and I can go into huge detail with any of you or in a whole separate video if I need to explain the reasons why personally for me and for my office and practice. I will not, but let's just go over some brief things real quick with you. The biggest thing is that I'm sick of seeing people that come in and think that their insurance covers them, and then we bill out for it and they end up paying more than they would have had they just paid with cash in the first place. And so no longer is this going to be the case where people end up paying more than they would have with cash. The other thing that we see is that a lot of people that use their insurance, they have these really high deductibles nowadays, and so you're ending up to paying cash prices anyways. And so then at some point, hopefully you hit your deductible, but not hopefully, because it's huge. And so we don't want to have people anticipate that their insurance is going to pay and they do not pay on this patient, or we have to go back after the patient once they've come in and ask them to pay a bunch of money, and it just doesn't work out in the end. And so we want it to be as clear cut as possible, where all of you come in, we know what the fee is, there's no balances overdue on patients, and that way in the end it's going to be a lot more streamlined for our business, but as well for the patient, because we don't want patients leaving our office and saying, wait, why are you calling me, a month later or 6 months later, and it's like, because the insurance companies are changing their minds and either refusing to pay on stuff or telling us that they made a mistake and that you have to now pay a fee from 6 months ago, 12 months ago that we didn't even think that they would do that with. And so in the end, we just want to make sure that we are as clear with patients as possible, and the best way for us to do that is to no longer accept health insurance. And so hope that all of you are understanding of this, and I'm happy to explain more in person to any of you watching this video who do come to my office. But like I said, I'm happy to make a video explaining more in detail as to more detailed reasons why we are no longer accepting health insurance. But in the end, just mark your calendars. If you are planning on coming in before March 28th of 2025, we will still be accepting health insurances and the standard ones that we've already been associating with. But after that date of March 28th, that Friday, starting back that next Monday, which I believe still is in March, we will no longer be accepting health insurance. But I'll make sure we announce that on our Calendly appointment scheduler, as well as, we'll tell every patient when they walk in after that point that, hey, we don't take health insurance anymore. We don't want to hide that information from you guys. We want to be as clear as possible and upfront as possible with this new change and this announcement as well. And that's why we're making this video. So in the end, hope that all of you still enjoy coming to SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC. And many of you know that if you come here versus a different chiropractor, you can see why we wouldn't be taking health insurance, because we don't do the standard procedures that most chiropractors do, that just the standard billing codes. We cannot do that because we do so many more things than other chiropractors do that you'd see at a regular chiropractic office. And so in the end, I look forward to seeing all of you who still come in, and those referrals that we still get from all the people that have different issues that no other doctors figure out, or they've seen a million other chiropractors for, and they end up finding us or hearing about us, and then they come to SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC for the answers. So in the end, I'm going to leave you how I leave you in every other video. We're at SUPRA CHIROPRACTIC. We've got your back and everything else. And we will see you in the next video.